Are you listening?
This is the greatest wealth destruction I've seen by a president.
It'd be like Hitler playing golf with Netanyahu.
I feel like we are talking to the Germans after Hitler comes to power.
This is what Hitler did with the SS.
They're the enemy.
Who's the enemy?
Obama!
You just think he doesn't care, huh?
I think that no, I really don't.
I think, if I may say so, there's just too many people who are not going to vote for a black candidate, but especially a black angry candidate.
He's a charismatic leader.
No, he's a servant leader.
No, charismatic.
No, servant.
Charismatic, I tell you.
Okay. Well, you tell me why you think he's a charismatic leader.
Well, first of all, a charismatic leader is one who's able to use metaphors, similes, and analogies to make his message memorable and relatable, while also ensuring his listeners are able to interpret the message. The inclination of Barack's charisma was publicized when he won the Harvard Law Review presidential election in 1990 to 1991. From this, it can be inferred that Obama demonstrated the ability to connect with followers on a personal level. Also, when Obama was elected into Congress, he was able to use his charisma to develop substantial relationships with relevant personnel.
I get your point, all right.
No. I have one more point. As a new member of Congress, Obama had an aim of winning the hearts of the people. He believed by demonstrating his passion and desire to connect, he would land himself as the 44th President of the United States of America. Throughout his campaign,
these guys don't need to go. Let me finish. I respect the passion of these young people because they feel deeply about the concerns for their families. Now, what you need to know when I'm speaking as President of the United States and I come to this community is that if, in fact, I could solve all these problems without passing laws in Congress.
And finally, charismatic leadership showcases the integrity, authority, and passion of the leader.
Okay, I hear you. You have some interesting points, but I still believe he had some traits of a servant leader. Servant leaders often lead by serving others. The main characteristics of servant leadership include interpersonal acceptance, stewardship, humility, authenticity, providing direction, and empowering and developing people. Part of Obama's time in office centered around the support of the LGBT community's fight for marriage equality. He even went further to assist the LGBT community by ensuring the Hate Crimes Prevention Act is signed, which made it a federal crime to assault anyone.
Nearly 30 years, you've advocated on behalf of those without a voice. That's not easy. For despite the real gains that we've made, there's still laws to change, and there's still hearts to open. There are still fellow citizens, perhaps neighbors, even loved ones, good and decent people who hold fast to outworn arguments and old attitudes, who fail to see your families like their families, who would deny you the rights most Americans take for granted.
His stewardship capabilities was showcased when he passed the $787 billion American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, which helped spur economic growth during a time of Great Recession. This act helped rescue the country from the Great Recession, so cut the unemployment rate from 10% to 4.7% in over 6 years. One of his acts of humility was even captured via a picture of him fist bumping with one of his custodians in the White House. His authenticity became prevalent in everyday actions, from the way he interacted with his family to the way he interacted with his staff. And Obama always provided direction for his followers. One such instance is the ordering of the capture and killing of Osama bin Laden. While negative, It was a necessary evil in order to combat terrorism in America, by helping put the U.S. on track for energy independence by the year 2020. Obama made every effort to empower the U.S. citizenship. One such way in which he empowered the U.S. citizenship was by signing the Affordable Care Act, which provided health insurance to over 20 million uninsured Americans. He also empowered people and tried developing offenders by commuting the sentences of nearly 1,200 drug offenders to reverse unjust and outdated prison sentences. I understand your points that he's a charismatic leader. I still believe that he's a servant leader. So here what? Let's call a truce and say that Obama embodied both the characteristics of charismatic and servant leadership.
Okay, I agree. We'll call it a truce.